today coming at you with something a little bit different than normal. So I know you're used to clicking on my videos to look at my fabulous wig review. And if you're new to my channel, that is what you will see most of my content being. And if you are a loyal subscriber, thank you for coming back. But today I wanted to do something just a tiny bit different and tiptoe a little bit into some makeup tutorials or get ready with me's, product reviews, those sorts of things. So I've been thinking of bringing this content to my channel for quite some time now, but you know, finally just got around to doing it. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this lovely glam makeup look, then stay tuned. And if you're curious about the unit on my head, I will also be posting a video with my hair details as well. So as always, guys, I do appreciate you watching. If you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that bell to get notified of all my new uploads. And then also go ahead and like this video, give me a thumbs up if you're like, yeah, one time for trying new things, or one time for this dope hair, or one time for this dope makeup, whatever it may be. Go ahead and show your girls some love. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing well, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay guys, these are the shadows we're going to be working with today. All products will be listed in the description bar. Went ahead and popped on that transition color. This is MAC Saddle. And then working on this crease by adding in MAC Brown Script. And I'm really working that color in there. I like to tilt my head and really use all angles to help me see, you know, how the color is applying on my face. And I'm taking that same brush I used for Saddle to blend it all out. This is LA Girl concealer in Fawn, and I added a little bit too much on my brush, but that's okay. And I like to tug gently at my eye and also lift to really create the shape that I'm looking for with a cut crease. It can be a little bit difficult, but practice makes perfect. So just go a little bit at a time and try to make sure that that crease goes slightly above your natural crease. So you want to be able to see it already, you know, on your crease when your eyes are open, not just closed or looking straight on. So take your time with this and really go piece by piece and make sure it's nice and smooth. And I'm sorry guys if I sound a little weird. I'm actually sick, but your girl felt like filming, so this is what I am doing. And I did go ahead and mess up my eyebrow just a little bit. So I went in, and either you can take a concealer to kind of, you know, blend it out, or take a Q-tip with some micellar water on it and just clear it up that way. Easy peasy, no big deal. Setting this concealer with Sacha Buttercup. And going back in with more brown script to deepen up that crease again. And it doesn't have to be precise because we are using a glitter liner today. So feel free to blend, blend, blend. Taking some of that brown script on the outer V before I go in with MAC Embark to deepen up that outer V. Now to do my highlight, I'm taking Ben Nye. This is light apricot peach, or I can't remember, but it will be in the description bar. And I do like that highlighter. It's an eyeshadow, but I'm using it as a highlighter. Deepening up that crease with MAC's Embark here. And just going back and forth between the Embark and the Saddle to really blend it all out. Making sure there are no harsh lines. Adding Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie as my lid color. Now I'm taking this Revlon glitter in Topaz Twinkle, and I do like this glitter, but I would recommend a different applicator than using the one it comes with. It's a little bit too chunky, but I couldn't find a thinner one for some reason, so I just made it work. But the glitter is really pretty. Just make sure you let it dry completely before opening your eyes. Popping on some mascara and my lashes. Now these lashes are extra janky, y'all. Don't judge a girl. But this is probably about the 4th time I've worn them, and it's time for me to move on to the next pair. That's why they weren't as seamless and, you know, on there as properly as I would like them to be, but no big deal. Go ahead and taking my eyelash tool and just kind of mashing my lashes together with the falsies to make it look really blended. And normally I use a dark tone eyelash glue, but I ran out, so I just used whatever I had. So you can see a little bit of the lash glue on the lash line, so I do go in there with some liner to kind of try to camouflage a little bit of that. Taking MAC Costa Riche on my waterline. I love this rich brown red eyeliner. And taking my new fave, this is ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the color Tan. To highlight, I put this under my eyes, on my chin, above my nose, above my upper lip, down my nose, and the, you know, center of my forehead there, just to really create some pop toward the center of my face. I love this concealer, and I love this beauty sponge by Eco Tools. It's like the Fenty Beauty, where it's like a half egg shape, but it also has a curved side on the other side, so it's a little bit different. But I really like this sponge. A friend of mine gave it to me, and it's the bomb. Blending that all in with the pointed side, and then I like to take the bottom side and go around all of the edges so that there are no harsh lines left behind. Now I'm spraying my sponge a little bit just because it got dry for some reason, and I'm using Sacha Buttercup mixed with Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I haven't really been baking too much. I've just been going in with a light layer of this and then going back and adding a second layer for some brightening, just because baking, I don't know, I feel like it's been so cakey with me lately, and I don't know what's going on with that, but this is what I have been doing. And my favorite place to put the powder is right there on my jawline, making me look all sculpted. I don't do a ton of cream contouring, so this helps me. And then I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep, I believe, and I'm putting that all on the areas that I did not put the highlighting powder, just to create some dimension. This is kind of my way of bronzing and, you know, warming up my face. And then I take that beauty sponge and I basically just blend it all in so that there are no harsh lines, of course. And then I take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark and I just put it all over just to really blend everything together. I want to try the Sephora Micro Smooth. I heard that's a really good one as a finishing powder. And at first I was going to take this NYX bronzer, and then I forgot that I wanted to use MAC Blunt. I really love this contour shade, and I love this flat angled brush. This, I don't know, this brush here, I got it from Amazon, and it works really nicely for this. So just chiseling out my cheekbones there, doing a little bit of contouring. I don't really do a nose contour or anything like that. I just kind of do it all around the perimeter of my face. Putting on some chapstick in preparation for lipstick that will be coming soon. And then to melt away all of the powders, to kind of have them melt together, I use a setting spray. I'm using the Hard Candy Brightening Spray. I love this stuff. They have different versions, but don't try the luminous one. That one will leave white marks all over your face, but this just helps to dissolve all of the powder. And while my face is damp, I go ahead and pop on my highlight. This is that same Ben Nye highlight that I used on my brow bone. And I love using a fan brush to add my highlight, just because I really like how it kind of goes perfectly right there in the space between my forehead. Adding that to my forehead, my nose, Cupid's bow, and then to bump it up a little bit, I'm using the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder in 50 watt. Now I'm adding MAC Raisin as my blush. And again, blending it all out with that same brush I used for my mineralized skin finish. Popping in my inner corner highlight, I used the same products that I did on my cheeks. Or my highlight bone, or whatever that is. Putting MAC Embark on the lower lash line, and beneath that I will be adding Saddle, just to warm it up a little bit. Popping on some lower lash line mascara. I think this is just Maybelline Colossal, I don't know. And because I use so much products and powders and everything, I do go in with my eyebrow gel. This is Rimmel Brow Gel, I don't know the name of it, but just to spruce everything up. Using Milani lip liner in Spice. This is the dupe for MAC Spice lip liner, supposedly. And the lipsticks I'll be wearing today is Kat Von D Lolita and ABH Pure Hollywood right on the center of my lips. And sometimes I clean it up with concealer, sometimes I use a Q-tip, it's whatever. Blending it all out with my finger just to make it a nice ombre look. One final spray with Urban Decay All Nighter, and I love this part. It feels so refreshing. Oh my gosh, yes. And this is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and until next time, bye.